What's up, everybody? Welcome to 2024 Topps Heritage High Number Series Baseball Half Case Pick Your Player Break. This one's coming from over in our eBay store. Glad to have everybody here on this sensational Saturday night. This is one of the last products of the 2024 season coming from Topps. Of course, Panini's got a few to come out, but one of the last big ones from Topps. Really sought after stuff. It was hard to get, hard to come by, but we got a half caser with all 700 plus players going out on this one. A lot of the top stars, top rookies were in our eBay auction, got taken out, and then a lot of our group members bought a lot of the other players by the team. So we got a wide array of people joining this one. Glad to have everybody tonight. But what's up, Kenneth O'Brien? What's up, Joe Hensel? What's up, Jed Toller? Got all my party people in the house. Glad to see you guys. We won't go through every single player owner on the checklist because, as I said, there's all 700 plus. There's like the 225 from the 2024 checklist itself. Plus, there's all the players from the complete checklist are on some of the parallels as well. So huge checklist, huge. What's up, Todd Moore? Good to see you, brother. Huge chance to hit across the board. Do need to go over a couple quick things with you per eBay rules before we get started tonight. Number one. Make sure you check out the eBay monthly sweepstakes. You can find a link to that at the top of each one of our break listings over on eBay. Just click that link for more rules and guidelines on how to enter. No purchase necessary to enter that eBay monthly sweepstakes. For the purposes of this break right here, number one, all cards going to stay on the table at all times for your viewing pleasure. We're going to open these packs up. We're going to keep the cards out here on the table. And everything ships with Roper's Rips. That's right. You're going to get all your cards, and you're going to get them fast. We got the fastest shipping outside of Santa Claus. Sometimes St. Nick can't even keep up. And when I say all your cards, I mean even your base, everything. You paid for it. It's coming to you with Roper's Rips. We got sleeves. We got top loaders over here for some of your more premium hits. Chris Goins, what's up, brother? Sergio Santiago, good to have you in the group, man. I saw you just got in here. Glad you made it. Glad to have you here at Roper's Rips, friend. Cool, Chris Goins. Well, we're glad to have you here when we can, my man. So I got sleeves. I got top loaders over here for some of your more premium hits. We may not sleeve and top load up every single insert as we go through it, but I will make sure that we get all those taken care of as soon as the break is over. Let me grab a couple of these top loaders, extra top loaders over here, so I got them in case we run out. Before we get started, get them handy beside me over here. I got a few already opened up, but we want to have plenty and have them easy access here. So, you're going to find an autograph or a relic card in every single box. There's all kinds of different variations in these, and you can't always readily tell by looking at the front of the card. So what we'll do, we'll kind of flip through the base pretty quickly. Because there's just so many cards in this break. We will ship everything. Once again, we'll ship everything. But then we'll go back and we'll look at the back of the card, because under the number up there, if it's a variation, it'll say what type of variation it is. So that's how we'll spot all of those in the aftermath as well. Okay. Without any further ado, I just need y'all to kick back, relax, and enjoy the break. You're now rocking with old Jim Hands. Let's get it on, Mills Lane style, baby. Come on now, shake and break. What's a reverse auto? Good question, man. I think maybe true to the name, it's like reversed as in the card, like the card stock is reversed maybe. I think that's what it is. Maybe we'll pull one and it'll be something different. We'll find out. Okay, we're going to have a box topper in each box. And this takes it back, as you can see here, to the 1975 Topps Series. You will see some buyback cards sitting on top. How about Andy Thornton? Andy Thornton, 50th anniversary here. I'm glad they do the 30th anniversary every year. It's heritage, true to the name. So we're getting back to the heritage of sports cards. They do these buybacks, and they have some of the cards from the original set. So this is an actual 1975 Topps card right here. Pretty good condition, off center, and we don't know if it's trimmed or what, but hey, it's looking pretty good. Andy Thornton for the Cubs there on top. Official buyback. All right. Stick it to the side. All right, let's pull our cards out here. So what we're going to do, we're going to open up the packs. There's a bunch of them. I thought about going thought about getting on early and opening packs, but I decided against it because I knew we had a lot of new folks here and stuff, and they were like, they might get in here like, what's going on? I missed the break. I thought it was 8. So for the Heritage full case break, so we got 2025 Heritage coming up the 23rd. It's coming right behind us. So what we'll do here, we'll stack our cards up right here like this. Then we'll go flip through them once we get them all opened up. I need like an official opener over here sitting beside me, to open up all the cards as I rip them. Glad to have everybody here. 75 Tops, one of my favorite sets of all time, and I don't just say that because it's the 50th anniversary and we're opening it right now. It really is a cool looking set. Always has been one that caught my eye. And it's, it's a vintage set that kind of came before the whole modern overprinting era. So, good set. Nice card. See what I mean? Like, isn't that just a nice looking card? They did a good job back in 75. Hell, it looks better than some of the ones that come out now, to be 100% honest with you. Glad to have everybody in here tonight, Saturday night. I know some people are out in the town, so if you're watching on replay, glad to have you in the break. Anybody who's watching over on YouTube, we put all of our replays up on our YouTube channel. Once the break is over, so if you're watching this on that replay on YouTube, come join us over in our Facebook group. We'd love to have you. We got a community with about 2,200-ish members over here, all collectors just like yourself. And we drop a lot of in-group breaks as well on top of our eBay breaks like this one. So lots of different chances for you to get in. For example, this week, we're starting to get into a bonanza of baseball releases for 2025. This week, it kicks off with Topps Tribute. It'll be our first high-end release of the year. Those Topps Tribute boxes have 6 hits per box. You can get 3 autographs and 3 relics per box on average out of those. And the relics, some of them even can just be disgusting. You can get dual player, some great color, all that type of stuff. So 3 autographs, 3 relics per box. There's 4 boxes in a case. We're going to do them half cases, 2 box breaks. I'll have a price preview out for you. I've actually already got it finished waiting on you. So we're going to have a price preview that'll drop on Monday. And then we will drop the break on Tuesday so that we can hopefully have it filled up in advance for the Wednesday break. We'll do a half case with a rollover option. And what I mean by rollover option is that you can choose if you buy the team in the first half case, if you take a team, you claim a team, you have the option. You have to do it before the break starts. Of course, you have to do it as you claim. That's the only rule. You got to claim it and pay in advance. You get the option for the second half. You can go ahead and claim them because right after, as soon as we fill that first half, the next day we'll open it up next day or two with the second half. We got 2 cases of tribute that we'll be working on next week. Okay, and the following week, as I mentioned, we got 2025 Topps Heritage Baseball. That's dropping on the 23rd. On the 30th, we got 2025 Topps Chrome Black. Got a couple cases of that coming as well. So for the Heritage, we're going to do 2 full case, not just a half. We're doing 2 full case pick your player breaks in our eBay store. Those will go live as today, the 12th. So those will go live tomorrow. You'll see about 2:00 p.m. Eastern. You'll see AJ Puke and Aaron. She got a little hit right there or something. And Aaron Judge will go live, and then there'll be like 10 hours of players going off in 1-minute intervals. So we'll have 2 different full case pick your player breaks of 2025 Heritage. On the that'll be the 23rd, the 30th, Topps Chrome Black. Also, Panini National Treasures comes out on the 30th. We always do some National Treasures. And then on May 7th, you've got Bowman Baseball. So it's just boom, bang, pow, pow, pow. Just all month long. Jason McReynolds, what's up, brother? You got Ringo Starr up in here, Sergio. Hey, Sergio, I would love to pull a Ringo Starr, my man. And if for some reason we don't hit Ringo Starr, you'll still get some cards in your package. Everybody hits with Roper's Rips. If you come out empty-handed in the break, like a rare player like Ringo Starr, maybe he doesn't hit. If he does, you're in business. This is going to be worth a lot. But if he doesn't hit for some reason, I'll still send you some cards. Let me know who your favorite team is, just in case you don't, and I'll make sure you get some in your package. All right, brother? We're glad to have you. All right, let's kick it off right here. Good luck, everybody. So I'll give you a good look here at the stock on the first card, just to give you a look here. That's front and back. As I said, we'll go back through the base and make sure we don't miss any variations. But right off the bat, we're going to have a numbered hit. How about Jake Cave? Jake Cave for the Phillies. Got a little speck on it right there that may just be on the card. I'm not going to rub too hard. I'll get my microfiber out. But Jake Cave for the Phillies right here. 2/6/99. Jake Cave. Just $6.99 for the Phillies. Nice one for the Jake Cave spot. Get that top loaded up here in just a second. How about a Bobby Witt Jr. perfectly programmed insert right here. Cool new insert for the set. We'll split all of these up. The ones that have multi players, we'll split them up between all the players on the team. We'll hit multiple of them. And we'll split them up for you. Here's a Yoshinobu Yamamoto rookie. Flip through them like this to make sure we don't miss anything. All right. White border. These are shorter print. They say on the back white borders. Even the black borders say white border. It's kind of a misprint. But there's a white border for Christopher Morel over here. Christopher Morel. Morel spot. Taking one. There's another white border coming up for Stephen Kolek from the Padres. A little rookie action for Stephen Kolek. Jackson Holiday rookie. We'll make sure we get those Jackson Holiday rookies taken care of for you. Whoever's got the Holiday spot out there. Harmon Killebrew and shined into Cooperstown. The legend there, Harmon Killebrew. Nice one. Okay, we got another hit coming right here. How about a Matt Manning? Matt Manning. This one is number 2/6/99. That's 562 of 699 for the Matt Manning spot. There you go. Manning spot getting on the board. All right. Flipping on through here. I'm glad to be here with you on Saturday night. Nowhere I'd rather. Oh, we got an autograph in this box. So this is going to be an autograph box, not a relic box. How about Drew Milas? Drew Milas spot for the Washington Nationals. Getting the autograph on the board. Drew Milas. Let's go. Jason says, worst drummer ever. Oh, that's the thing with Ringo Starr. People either say he's one of the best or the worst. There's no in between, man. Are you more of a John Bonham guy or what? All right, so Drew Milas. As I said at the beginning, a lot of our top players and rookies were taken in the eBay store for the eBay break, and then some people claimed all the other available players by the team. I don't know which one Milas, if somebody grabbed him or if he went to the team that someone claimed, but I've got those lists out there. Drew Milas, first on the board right here. Washington Nationals. All right. Jason. I missed you, bro. Oh, man. And let's get this Jake Cave top loaded up. Absolutely John Bonham. I know people you're either a John Bonham school guy or a Ringo Starr guy. You know I was a music booking agent for years, so I know this stuff, man. I know this stuff. I know how people think out there when it comes to the music. I've heard it all from the drummers, man. All right, Alec Marsh. It's a blue. As you'll see here on the back, it says white border, so they kind of messed that one up with the misprint, but yes, it is in fact a blue border. You're not colorblind. It is a blue border. Fernando Tatis Jr. spot. There we go. Blue border for Tatis Jr. All right. Miguel Garcia. This one's to 225. Kansas City Royals. Miguel Garcia. 225. I like it. We got another hit coming. These are full of hits this year. The high number series has like 5 parallels or something per box. How about a Cutter Crawford to 699, 645 of 699 for the Cutter Crawford spot. Skip Shoemaker, Manager of the Year award winner. Skip Shoemaker. Get a couple of these top loaded up here. All right. So as I said, we'll go back through, look at the backs of these cards to make sure. So if it's a variation, just like you see here on this blue Fernando Tatis, for example, you see how it says white border right there at the top? Got like a hair or something in my mouth, my mustache or something. All right, so we'll go back through and look and see if we can find any of the variations here as we go through. don't see anything yet. And, of course, everything ships with Roper's Rips. So you're going to get all your cards no matter what. We take our time around here. We don't rush it, you know. We don't flip through every single base card. So now listen, here's another thing you need to know. The cards that are numbered 701 to 725, those are all shorter print. Not necessarily the biggest name guys there, but they are shorter print. Pedro Pajes, for example. He's Andy's brother, right? So this is a collector's group. I know we got a lot of, and this is a good product to set build on, actually. Another short print there for Ryan Fernandez. A lot of people do build this set, and they like to build the set from Heritage, the regular Heritage release onto the Heritage high number release. And some people even like to put together the short prints and some of the variations for the complete set. 103 in the desert today. Woo! That's cooking. Chaz Marcingill, what's up? Hey, my guy Jeremiah out there with you or what? I saw on Facebook you boys are going to a baseball tournament while the girls are dancing. I keep up with my people. All right, Nick Ahmed. This Nick Ahmed is also, it says white border, but as you can see, that is not a white border. That's it's like a teal. All right, Jackson Merrill rookie. All right, so we'll have to roll a die for this one. We'll do it right here in just a second when we get to the end of the box. If it's a parallel or higher, we'll do an official roll for it. If it's just the base, we'll split them up for you so that everybody can get a little piece of the action. See, like if you're flipping through the front, you can never tell if it's like sometimes the variations are like the color is swapped or the image is a variation. And you can never tell that by looking at the front of the card. There's no way. Hey, a little mini action right here. Jordan Leisure rookie. White Sox. Mini. Let's go. Dodgers. That's got Shohei Ohtani, Yoshinobu Yamamoto, a little Mookie Betts, and a Freddie Freeman. Let's go. Freddie Freeman, my guy. All right. A little blue action here for Michael King. Heck of a pitcher Michael King is. Off to a pretty decent start this year, too, I'm pretty sure. He had a real good year last year. All right. Jason Dominguez, rookie. Rookie performers there, Dominguez. Paulie Skeens, there he is, my guy, Paul Skeens, rookie. All right, so you're going to get one of these black parallels to 75. It could be anyone from the regular Heritage through the Heritage high number. Jose Cuas. Jose Cuas is on the board for the Cubbies. Jose Cuas. And this one is 51 of 75. In Delaware for baseball. He's starting tomorrow, huh? All right. Better get some rest tonight, Jeremiah. I don't know. Sometimes when I had that big game, it'd be tough to sleep. I'd be just so amped up all night. Paul Skeens over there. Good luck tomorrow, Jeremiah. Shut them down, buddy. If you're new here, Jeremiah is one of our future major leaguers out there at Roper's Rips. We're pulling for him. We're pulling for him hard so he can get me tickets one day, you know. All right, so this is a quad. When we're done with the pack, I'm going to random that off, okay? I'll show you how we'll do it afterwards. Okay, Drew Milas. Good box for the Milas spot. A blue parallel and a blue border and an autograph. All right, let's check for variations. Nothing there in those cards. Again, it'll be like right there at the top. You'll see it right there if we have one. If we got any eagle eyes out there and I miss one, y'all let me know. I haven't seen one yet, though. We're trying to find you some. Zach Little is a Littell. Is this Littell? I don't know. I know I've heard his name pronounced a bunch of times, but I just can't remember off the top. All right, there we go. For example, here we are. Alex Bregman spot. Get you some. This is a color variation, meaning the two colors are swapped right there. So typically the base card would have the purple on the bottom and the pink on top. Alex Bregman with the color variation. Let's go. A white chrome. Yeah, that would be sweet. I've seen other companies and stuff like do a white version. White Rhino. Do you guys remember that parallel from, I think that's a Panini thing, but they used to do like a White Rhino parallel, and those look sweet. All right. So here's how we're going to do this. 1 through 3. I'm going to roll the die. The only rule is it's got to be on the table. It can't land on the cards. It can't land off the table. Die got to land on the table. If one die lands on the table, and one doesn't, we'll just re-roll the one that doesn't, okay? 1 through 3 will be Blake Walston. 4 through 6 will be Brendan White. 7 through 9 will be Carmen Mladzinski. And 10 through 12 will be Yariel Rodriguez, all right? That's how we'll do it. And 3 and a 1, that's a 4. That's going to go to Brendan White. Brendan White. Let me just get a piece of scratch paper here to be able to write that down in case we get any more. So Brendan White. All right. Swig of the old Gatorade here. Glacier Cherry, heck of a flavor. Just practicing up for when they sponsor me. Eventually, I got it down pat, you know. All right, box number 2 coming at you. Good luck, everybody. And get those these YouTube numbers up. We're up fast, man. We're already in the hundreds. We haven't been on YouTube for too long. Hey, here we go. Jackson Holiday spot. Gonna like that one. Making it tough on me shipping. I hate shipping these cards, but I do it. I do it for you anyway. I do it well. I always do it the best I can. Way I know how is to put cardboard on each side of these, and put rubber bands around the cardboard so you don't want pulling the tape off the cardboard. I like to put tape on the bubble wrap because for the actual cards themselves, I put the bubble wrap around the cards, and then I put the tape around them because that adds a little firmness to it, you know. But for these, I just do like a rubber band around them. So Jackson Holiday spot. Nice one. One more pack right there. Empty box. Actually, a little high right there, isn't it? Everybody's doing well tonight. I'll tell you what, while I'm opening these packs, if you're in here, if you're up in the house tonight, I'm going to give everybody who's in the chat a chance to win some free break credit, all right? $10 free break credit. $10 free break credit that you can use on any of our upcoming in-group breaks, whatever sport you want to do. If you can guess the player who comes out on the autograph or the relic, whatever our hit is in this one. If we get multiple hits, it'll be the first one that counts. Just guess the player that comes out on the autograph or relic, and you'll win $10 in free break credit for any of our upcoming in-group breaks. Just throw your guesses down in the chat. People hit this all the time, so give it a shot. Don't be shy. Give Chaz, you can give Jeremiah a guess too, okay? You get one in, I'll give one to Jeremiah since he's a pretty good fella. Since he likes my Mookies so much. Oh, Pascantino. I like it. Hey, Todd, I got him on my fantasy baseball team this year. He went ding-dong today. He already had one. Maybe he'll get another one before the game's over. Jackson Holiday for Jed. The Pasquatch for Todd Kramer. Pete Crow Armstrong for Chet. Matt Dixon's going with Ellie De La Cruz. Robin Wayne, I like it. Coach Brimley in the house. What's up, man? If you haven't thrown a guest down, feel free to. Sean Braxton, what's up? For Jackson Merrill for Chaz. Who's Jeremiah going with? Let Jeremiah get a guess too, Chaz. Sean Braxton, we're throwing down guesses. Sergio's going with Bill Madlock. Boy, I'd like to pull a Bill Madlock autograph. That'd be sweet. Sean, we're throwing down guesses for $10 free break credit for the autograph or the relic. If we hit multiple, it'll be the first one. But whatever hit it is, if you can guess the player, we'll give you $10 free break credit. Why not throw one down in the chat? Wyatt Langford. Okay, I like it. Sean Braxton, a Texas Rangers fan. And we got plenty of breaks upcoming. We got football tomorrow. We're doing a 3 Hobby Box Pick Your Team mixer break featuring Illusions football, Encore football, and Photogenic football. So 3 Hobby Box mixer. And then, of course, this week, all you baseball fans, I know the majority of you in here are. A lot of you do multiple sports, though. But this week, the new Topps Tribute coming out. 6 hit. It's the first high-end release of the year. Won't be the last, but the first. 6 hits per box. You get 3 autographs. And then relics in there are nice. You'll get 3 relics per box on average. That's coming out. Release day is Wednesday, but we're going to have a price preview out for you on Monday. So you can get ready. And we're going to go ahead and drop our Pick Your Team break on Tuesday. We'll do a half case. There's 4 hobby boxes in a case, so it'll be two hobby boxes. It'll be 12 hits total in the break. And it'll give you the rollover option as well. If you want to take the team for the full case, you can get them in the first half case break and then roll it over to the second half case break when you claim. Kyron Paris over there. Michael Bush for Todd Moore. Kenneth, I like it. Davis Schneider, not a bad guess at all, man. I've pulled him a lot in plenty of products. He must have signed a lot. All right. Box number 2 coming. I didn't see anything super. I don't think I saw anything thick, so we might be getting another. You can usually tell when there's a relic, you know what I mean? It'll be a little thicker. I don't think I see one there, unless I just completely missed it. So we might be getting another autograph. Sometimes the autographs are tough because, you know, the 75th, I noticed that when I opened the original Heritage because of the autographs right there. They can be tough to spot. There's a Wyatt Langford base rookie. Kind of like that. All right. Usually you can see the little print right there that's like Topps certified autograph or whatever. All right. Brandon Walter on top for the Red Sox. Brandon Walter, white border right there. Okay. Kyle Lay. 477 of 699. Kyle Lay for the St. Louis Cardinals. Now and then, a little Verlander vanquishing his 250th foe. Verlander vanquishes 250th foe. That's kind of a... say that 5 times fast. Verlander vanquishes 250th foe. Verlander vanquishes 250th foe. Little tongue twister for you there. It wasn't 5, but I think I could have gotten it done. That looks like a variation, but I guess that's his base version. Hey, we got a nice autograph over here. Oh, I thought it was Connor Norby. Connor Kaiser. We'll take it either way. We'll always take the ink. Colorado Rockies, Connor Kaiser spot. Connor Kaiser spot. With the rookie on-card autograph. Let's go, Kaiser spot. Nobody picked Connor Kaiser, but don't worry. We're going to give you more chances. We're going to give you more chances on the autographs out here. Connor Kaiser autograph. Golly. John Birdie on top there. Rowdy, tell us. Jackson Rutledge action. How about Isaiah Kiner-Falefa? Pirates on the blue border there. Blue border action. These are really giving. In the past, they didn't have this many hits in these Heritage boxes. Nasim Nunez. I guess that's why they're so sought after. I saw this week, Fanatics put out a second drop of them, and the price was up from, like, I think the original Topps release was like, retail, if you could get your hands on them, they sold out so fast. Like, I think the case is sold out in 5 seconds, and the hobby box is sold out in like a minute or something like that. And they were like $99.95. I think Fanatics put them out for like $160 this week. They were doubling in the market. It just shows you the popularity of this. How about Kyle Bradish over here to $225 for the Baltimore Orioles? Kyle Bradish holding them back. Fanatics was, weren't they? Colt Keith, rookie performers. Yeah, this was a tough one to get. You know, not only was it the last release of the year, but it also had Skeens, you know, rookies in it. Let's look for our variations. And, you know, good price point. So lots of reasons people wanted this beyond those two. But anytime you got Skeens, rookies, because he wasn't in all the products throughout the year, you know. He's definitely the biggest chase in baseball right now. The James Wood, Dylan Cruz chase is heating up, though, I'll tell you what. Ohtani's always a big chase, so I didn't see any variations right there to our first little stack. Wyatt Langford rookie over here, Texas Rangers. Hey, another Jackson Holiday. Take all the Jackson Holiday we can get. All right, hit coming right here for Kevin Ginkel. Kevin Ginkel spot for the D-backs to $6.99. Harmon Killebrew. I bet he's on your list, isn't he, Wayne? Hey, here we go. Skeen spot. Getting the short print. Come on now. I don't know if they call this aqua or teal. I can't remember. Because it says white border on the back. So, I don't know. But we'll take that. We'll definitely take that one. Let's go Skeen spot. Yeah, I did see what the Skeen Superfractor. It just got pulled, didn't it? Hey, did you see the receipt in the background? That dude got a pretty good deal from the hobby store, didn't he? You can't get that deal in Knoxville. I called him to see how much this one was at one of the stores. I didn't even call the other ones. They were like, they told me like $230 or $220 or something on the phone, and then I looked online. Saw their page, and they told somebody else $200. So I guess it was just like whatever they felt like that minute. Oh, man. That was funny, though. I was like, I looked literally like 5 minutes later, and it was like $20 or $30 less they put online. Oh, Jacob Amaya Mini, Marlins. So, I mean, I got my fill, but I wanted to get extra of it, but I wasn't going to overpay because I had to pass those costs on to the customer. Tyler Cropley. I'm not going to do that. Tyler Cropley over here. Rookie card for Kansas City. Too many good products out there to rip without doing that. Another Paul Skeens rookie. Take every one of those we can get. Blaze Alexander. Jacob Amaya and Paul Skeens. Let's check these for variations. Yeah, I should have wore my glasses for this. I know a lot of my group members or regulars know this, but I went to the DMV. That's a short print, that Leo Rivas. I went to the DMV to get my license renewed, and I had to end up wrong stack. I had to end up getting glasses. They wouldn't pass me because I failed the eye exam. It wasn't that bad. I was like, 23 2030, 2040, something like it was like right on the border. One eye was good, but the other one wasn't. All right, I see this black hit right here on top, so I want to leave it sitting on top. Johnny DeLuca rookie. 13 of 75 for the DeLuca spot. Let's go. Very nice. Tampa Bay Rays. Johnny D. Getting on the board. Now and then, Freddie Freeman. Freddie. All right, Rodri Munoz, 477 of 699 for the Munoz spot over there for the Marlins. The Fred Lynn files. He's got his own insert set in here. Fred Lynn does. Luis Rengifo, Jonathan Clase. Luis Hill, last year's AL Rookie of the Year, on the IL right now. Should be back around, like, I think they're thinking like June-ish maybe, give or take. White border here for Tristan Gray for the Rays. Yoshinobu Yamamoto on the board. Let's go. He's slinging it right now, as well as anybody in the game. He had another good outing yesterday. Jerickson Profar, blue border right there for the Padres. Here comes another parallel. We have a Landon Knack. He got called up for the start the other day. It didn't go as well for him. He didn't get through. I don't think he got through 3 innings. He threw like 2 1/3, 2 2/3, something like that. This is 607 of 699. He's got good stuff, though. He'll get there eventually, I think. Gunnar Henderson, AL Rookie of the Year award winner. Knack has good stuff, or he wouldn't be up there with the Dodgers, trust me. All right, let's see what we got here. See if we got any variations. There we go. We got one right there. This is why we check. This one's going to be Blake Snell. Blake Snell, and it is an image variation. So a different image than his base card. Blake Snell there on the image variation. Nice one for this Snell spot. Giants Blake Snell. Of course, if a player's on multiple teams, it goes to, and you bought those team spots, it goes to the team on the card. Okay. All right, that's it for box number 2. Box number 3 coming at you. Good luck, everybody. You want to take another shot here at some break credit? I'll give you another chance here in this next box. $10 if you can guess the player on the autograph or the relic. Throw them down in the chat. Get those guesses down while I'm opening up these packs, and we'll give you another chance here. Sure. This time we're going to have Juan Soto, the Yanks, on our box topper. Empty box. Hey, Kenna. You know the drill. Kenna's going Davis Schneider again. Vinny P. Tariq Skubal. Pete Rose. Okay. Cool. If it's the autograph, we won't count it, Jason. Just a relic. No, I'm just kidding. Tariq Skubal. How's the hunt going, Jason? Like, have you scored? What's going on? Update me on the progress there. I know it's a great new experience either way. I'm just curious. I'd like to know what how my people are doing out there. Shota Imanaga and Marcelo Ozuna. I thought a little thicker, but it's not. I'm full of it. I'm full of you know what. Love. Pride. That one might be a little thicker. Nope, just a parallel. Just a little piece of trash. I want to get it into the trash can. Those can float away on you. .34 ounces in Arizona, and he is talking about gold. So, leaving there Monday, headed to Mammoth Lakes, California. All right. Mammoth Lakes, California. Well, that sounds like a good trip. I wish I didn't have anything on the calendar. I might join you up there in Mammoth Lakes. 7,000 feet elevation, right in the middle of the mother. Is that mother lode? Is that what you're trying to type there? I don't know about that 7,000 foot elevation. That's not that bad, though. I wonder what the elevation is where I'm from up there in the middle of the Appalachians. I know I'm from western North Carolina, so I'm not too far down the way from Mount Mitchell, highest point east of the Mississippi. Oh, you're really struggling with that one, aren't you, Jay? It looks like we may have another auto box. I didn't see. Do y'all see a thick one there? I don't see a really thick one. All right. Oh, there's a mini right there. I want him falling down. Jordan Beck rookie. Jordan Beck spot. Taking the mini. Average temp in July is 74. Sounds nice, my man. Sounds nice. All right. Okay, first hit, Angels. How about a Kyron Paris? That one's numbered 155 of 699 there. Kyron Paris for the Angels. Right behind him, Noelvi Marte. I caught juice in there a couple years ago, but he had a heck of a start to his career. Jack Centurio rookie. Before that. Okay, let's make sure that wasn't a mini. It was just a little higher than those other cards. Vladdy, who likes to potty? Austin Hedges on the white border there. Austin Hedges spot. Okay. How about a Kyle Bradish? Is that our second Bradish? I think we pulled one of him earlier, didn't we? That is 204 of 699 on the Bradish. Juan Marichal for the Giants. Have y'all seen that Juan Marichal fight? Paul Skeens, rookie here for the Pirates, where Marichal gets hit. Corbin Carroll. And he turns around and hits the Dodgers catcher, John Roseboro, in the head with the bat. Like, they beam Marichal, and he just turns around and hits Roseboro right in the dang head with the bat. You gotta look that one up if you haven't ever seen it before. Yeah, I think I'll pass on 38 in Delaware. That's not baseball weather, Chaz. I think I'll pass on the gates of hell out there in the summertime. Jay? I'm sure. So, you know Wayne, he's from Arizona. Let's see if we got any variations or short prints here. I think, Wayne, aren't you from like the closer to the Phoenix area though? Correct me if, or Tucson. Which one is it? I can't remember. He's going to be like, neither. Move the stack out of the way. All right. .706 Clayton Beater. Pedro Paez. All right, here we go. Corbin Burns. Corbin Burns. This is color variation, so the colors are swapped up on the card. Nice one for the Corbin Burns spot. Kuwait in August, 129. Yeah, that's quite the heater. Is it like dry heat, like Vegas, or probably Arizona's got a little the same, or is it like humid there, Ches? So nice Corbin Burns color variation there. The Burnsy spot, and this is the Johnny Pareda from the previous stack. This dude is a dude I used to collect growing up right here. How about a Steve Garvey autograph over here? NL All-Star on card. Bang! That's what we're looking for, baby. Steve Garvey ink. I love it. Boom! Mr. Garvey. You got to put him up there in the center. That's a nice one right there. That's what we're looking for. Got a little excited for that one. Nobody picked Garvey, did they? Shota Imanaga. Jackson Merrill. Steve Garvey. Let's go. Garrett Crochet on the blue border. Probably won't find another variation in here, but we'll check anyway. We shall check regardless. It's usually around 1 max per box. I haven't seen 2 yet, but that doesn't mean we won't get them, Ben Brown, team color match. Blue border right there. That's one for the Ben Brown spot. George Brett, Mr. Pontar himself, perfectly programmed. George B. All right, Joey Weimer. Look at that. He looks like a professional wrestler. Joey Weimer. That is 122 of 225. I think he was in the old WCW, one of the Four Horsemen, original ones. Bob Gibson over here for the Cardinals. All right, Kenley Jansen. 61 of 699. Kenley Jansen over there, Red Sox Jansen spot cashing in. Henderson and Holiday. We'll split those up for you. Smells wretched. I can smell it just thinking about it. Oh. Pontar bat card. Well, that'd be one, wouldn't it? I wonder if that bat still exists. He went so nuts, there's no telling where it's at. Jazz Chisholm Jr. over here on the aqua border. Yoshinobu Yamamoto checking in once again. Paul DeJong, Kansas City Royals. Nice one for the DeJong spot. DeJong. right, next stack. We got a hit right there sitting on top over there. It's easy to do that, like the way that when you're picking one up, you'll like pick it up right to where the hit's at, just because of the thickness. The Fred Lynn file's another one there. I told you Fred Lynn's got his own spot. 2024 Royals, Jackson Holiday, another one. Austin Martin for the Twins, 23 of 75. There's a couple vertical print lines right there. Austin Martin spot. Let's go. Catching up on Jason's comments here. Rusty bolts and horse pee. Oh, Lord. Thanks for your imagery. I appreciate it. Josh Smith, the blue border there for the Rangers. Joey Ortiz, Milwaukee Brewers on the blue border. Double check here. We'll double check anyway just to make sure we don't have any variations. Because I'm OCD like that. There's one, they say, but we got to check. You're talking to a guy who hasn't stepped over a crack with anything other than his right foot since like elementary school. We're talking about I do that. It's good luck to step over lines on the ground or cracks in the floor with your right foot. I don't know if you guys and girls knew that, but if you don't, you should get started. All right, fourth box coming at you. I'll be like looking at the ground and I'll be timing up my steps so I can go over it with the right foot. I have to take a bathroom break at some point. I'm drinking a lot of fluids today. It was a long break. All right. Ted Sizemore, Cardinals. Teddy Sizemore. Ted Sizemore. Bet he sounds like that too. Ted Sizemore. All right. Empty box. Oh, watch out. Ted Sizemore might come in here and whoop my butt. Talking smack. Yep, exactly, Jason. Even flows. Oh. Flomax. Oh, bathroom. This bathroom break brought to you by Flomax. Well, I mean, we're an old man's group. I'm sure just about not everybody in here is an old man. There's a lot of older guys in here. Probably get up at least 2-3 times, pee every night. Be like hell 5 for me. I understand. Metamucil. Oh. You want to do another guess? Why not? Chaz, don't do that to me. Depends. He says. Oh, well, I'd take it at this point. I'd take about any sponsor. If they'd send me some free diapers for my son, I could work it out. All right, throw your guesses down in the chat. Do another autograph or relic guess. Throw them down there. $10 break credit if you get it. guys are cracking me up tonight, man. Glad to be here with y'all. Always. David Schneider. Kenneth was ready. He was ready to go Davis. It's bad luck. I got to go to the right first. There we go. Now we can put that one down. Messing up my mojo. Uh-oh. We got two Ellies. Bernard, you're second. You got to make another guess. Glad to know, Bernard. At least 2 times a night for him. I understand. I'm usually a good 1-2. I got 1-2 type guy. Bernard, you're going to have to guess somebody else, though. Because Jed got Ellie down in front of you. Travis Darnell. Darno is what you meant, right, Chad? Okay, Bernard went Acuna Jr. I see we got Jeremy Pena, Bobby Witt Jr., Shota Imanaga, Travis Darno. I assume that's what you meant, Chaz. Darno is a tough one to type. Their autocorrect will get you there, won't it? Do we have another auto box? First time we went through these, there was a bunch of autos too, wasn't there? The first break we had of this. We didn't do a player break, but we did a pick your team break and had a bunch of autos. Corey Lee for the White Sox to $6.99 right there. Nice one for the White Sox spot, Corey Lee. The 2024 Braves, Acuna Jr., Matt Olson, Ozzie Albies, and Austin Riley. Jonathan Clase on the teal for the Mariners. It says white border on all of them. I think that's so funny. I think they did that for like the first set too. I don't know how you don't change that the second time around. That's the most interesting thing about it for me. I'm pretty sure there was an issue in the first Heritage that came out this year. The main set. It actually came out last year, I guess, didn't it? Jack Leiter on the white border here for the Rangers. Jack Leiter, that's a rookie. Now, that actually is a white border, so they got that one right. Let's check for any variations right here on this little slew of cards we just went through. Saw some short print high number series there. Or the high number 701 to 725. Oh, that's the ones we haven't gone through yet. Nothing there. Let's keep it rolling. Harmon Killebrew, the Senators. He must have his own set too, like Fred Lynn does. All right, World Series over here, 2023. It's Marcus Semien right there. 320 is $6.99. Marcus Semien on the cover. One there for the Simeon spot. Joe Morgan, part of the original Big Red Machine. Randy Rosarena. Jackson Holiday. Okay, we got a hit right there on top. A parallel. All right, it is another autograph. Not a bad one right here either. Yoendris Gomez, New York Yankees. On-card autograph, rookie card for the Gomez spot. Let's go. Racking up those autographs tonight. I like it. Yoendris Gomez, rookie auto. I like it. Marcelo Zuna, there we go on the blue border. Harrison Bader for the Mets. That's a team color match blue border right there for Bader. Yeah, we'll call it team color match. See if we can find a little short print variation here of some sort. Didn't see anything there. Cutter Crawford is our hit right here for the Red Sox to 225. Mr. Crawford. 133 of 225. Sergio's going with the Lindor spot. Well, it's a little late, Sergio, but, we hit the other guy anyway, so no harm, no foul. Maybe you put that down earlier and I just didn't see it. Brandon Hyde, Manager of the Year. I'm probably slow, Sergio. Okay, another hit coming right here. What do we got? How about Jacob Lopez for the Tampa Bay Rays to 699. Lots of numbered hits in this product. I love it. Jacob Lopez. Now and then, L.A. De La Cruz, L.A. Motors for a cycle. Brenton Doyle on the Aqua Till there. Is it Aqua or Till? While I'm doing that, can somebody look that up on the checklist for me and see if those borders are called Aqua or Till for me? So I don't have to stop breaking. I'm going to rely on the group right here. So we've got the correct terminology. White border right here. Logan Gilbert. He's on the hill tomorrow, isn't he? Pretty sure he's pitching tomorrow. You got Wu tonight, and I think he goes restarts the rotation tomorrow. The Fred Lynn files. There he is again. Fred's Leather saving Game 4 for the Sox. They didn't win it that year, as most of you well know. I can tell you that I don't have to memorize it because they didn't win one until I was in college. It's like 2000, what was it? 2003? Which one was it? Vladimir Guerrero Jr. How about a Kyle Finnegan? 28 of 75 for the Nats right there. Kyle Finnegan on the black. You get one of those per box. Jordan Leisure and Cutter Crawford. It's Aqua, Kenneth says. Thank you, Kenneth. I appreciate that, brother. Kind of looks like a young Randy Johnson. Well, he's kind of got the same build. Doesn't throw quite as hard as Randy. He throws some heat, though, but not many people do. He's up there, though. He's definitely up there. He's an intimidating dude to face, I'm sure. Luis Gill on the blue border. He's got good stuff, too. There's another Paul Skeens rookie. Skeens spot. Leo Rivas for the Mariners there. There's a little white spot on the bat. I don't know if it's on the actual bat or on the card. Let's look back through for any variations we might find. If you're watching this over on YouTube, come join us on Facebook. You can get into all these giveaways we do. Shoot the crap with the fellas and the ladies. We got lots of female collectors in here too. It's a co-ed group. Don't see any right there. Marco Luciano rookie. Marco Luciano. Just making sure there wasn't anything different about that card. Nada in that one. All right, next box. Box number 5 coming at you. Mariners do have maybe the best staff in baseball. And they got my guy, the big dumper, Cal Raleigh behind the plate, who manages the staff so well. He's from my hometown. I went to high school with my little sister. There's another Ted Sizemore. Second Ted Sizemore of the night. How about that? Cal went to high school with my younger sister, so I used to watch him much younger than me. They were like 13. I think Cal's like 13, 14 years younger than me. But I watched him play, some, especially in basketball. I used to watch him a lot. They had a great basketball team. Cal was like an all-state basketball player. I want to say he was all-state. They were really good in basketball, too. Had some other good players on the squad. So they were fun to watch. Both sports. But so Cal was committed to Tennessee initially. They had a coaching change. Ted Sizemore, they're a box topper. And they had a coaching change. So he ended up going to Florida State before he got drafted to the Mariners. Played well all up through the minors. And now he's that. I don't know that no catcher really catches every day, but as close to an everyday catcher as you're going to get. He's been hitting third there in the lineup. He's got most power of any catcher in the league, too. But he's also great behind the plate. Last year he was Gold and Platinum Glove Award winner at catcher. Empty box. So he does a great job managing that staff. They got, Gilbert, Castillo, Bryce Miller, Wu. Who am I leaving out? It'll hit me in a second. It's bothering me, though. Which part, Sergio? The big dumper? I was just saying that Cal Raleigh he's from my hometown. We went to the same high school as me. I mean, he's much younger than me, but he went to high school with my younger sister. I used to watch him a lot growing up. Who did I leave off? Gilbert, Miller, Castillo, Wu. Who am I leaving out? Oh, when it hits me. It's got brain fog right now. Those four guys right there, they're all young guys, too. Yeah, it seems like they may have went and got somebody in the off season, too. But those four right there, talk about a staff for years to come. All right, throw some guesses down in the chat. $10 break credit once again. We'll keep it rolling until somebody hits. If nobody hits, we'll keep it rolling to the next break, which is tomorrow. We're dropping a 3 hobby box pick your team break. We got some football action coming for you. It's going to be Panini 2024 Emerson Hancock. There you go. Nice, Todd Kramer. We're going to do 2024 Panini Illusions plus Photogenic plus Encore. So Encore and Photogenic are both brand new debut products. First year that they've had them in the football there. And Illusions, old school favorite. I think Illusions has like 3 autographs, 2 relics or something like that. I think Encore and Photogenic both have 1 autograph. One of them has a relic too, I think. We did a break of that last week, and we pulled some nice cards. Pulled a Jalen Hurts autograph. And that was numbered to 19 for the Super Bowl MVP. Always good when you pull some Super Bowl MVP. And also we pulled a J.J. McCarthy to 25 rookie autograph for the Vikings, among others. But those were two standout hits. I see those guesses over there. Emerson, good to see you, Jay. Emerson Hancock, Ellie De La Cruz. Hey, I'd love to catch a Giants game, man. All right, so it looks like we may have a relic right there, huh? That one's thick, isn't it? It's like a thick card. The relics in these usually aren't that thick. Thicky thick boy. What is that? What is that card for $10 break credit? Matt Dixon's going with the Clayton Kershaw. Kenneth O'Brien's got Davis Schneider. Salvador Perez for Todd Kramer. Ronald Acuna Jr. for Bernard. Good to have him back in action this season. The game of baseball is much better when Ronald Acuna Jr. is playing it. So we're on box number 5 of 6 here. I'll probably have to enlist somebody to help me open all the packs for the full case breaks we're doing of these. We're doing full case player breaks of this stuff when it drops on the 23rd. We'll have one break will be ending on eBay on the 23rd, and then another one will be that Sunday. So let's see, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So like the 27th, so like the 23rd and the 27th, we'll have player breaks ending on eBay. All 500-plus players on the checklist will be available to bid on. It's got the new 2025 rookie class coming back around. This week, Topps Tribute. Make sure you can, hey, that's a high-end, really good product. You can hit some big cards, lots of 4-figure cards possible out of that one. All right, box 5 coming at you. Jacob Hurtubus, Chris Roller, Jonathan Rodriguez, and Zach DeLoach. Interesting combo there. All right, first hit. Kerry Carpenter, 624 of 699 on the Kerry Carpenter hit. How about a Mookie Betts on the perfectly programmed? Nice new insert set they've added to the mix this year. Now and then, always nice to get an Ohtani. Shohei Ohtani. Ohtani, of course, went to someone on eBay there. That Ohtani spot. I think I got, when all the extra available players we sold by the team in the group, all the like non-major rookies and autos. I don't think I have any doubles. Like I think I've got all the guys down once on the list. I'm like 99.9% positive, but I told everybody if I did put a player on 2 different teams, it's on 2 different teams. Like Ohtani, for example, of course, someone on eBay bid on Ohtani, and they're going to get all the Ohtani cards. But if I put someone on 2 teams, which I'm almost positive I didn't, they'll go to the team on the card. But I'm pretty sure I only put every player down once. I'm almost, not like again, 99.999999999% positive. Clayton Beater. I had to throw that disclaimer out there. How about a Jake Cronenworth over here? White border. Comes our black. Let's go. Let's pull a good one right here. How about the Mariners? Justin Turner. 21 of 75. Justin Turner spot taking that one. Addison Barger. Uh-oh, Chaz going with the big herd. I like it. Pine tar bat coming, Jay. I'd like to see it. I'd like to see it. Let's check for any short prints. All right. Try to get close to that hit without uncovering it. All right, nice one right here. Mini for Jonathan Clase. Mariners. Yeah, if he's related to Emmanuel. I never thought about that. Oh, Bob Gibson, one of the greats for the Cardinals there. Bob Gibson spot. How about the Chris Bryant spot? Chris Bryant. 642 of 699 there for the Rockies. Chris Bryant. Fred Lynn files. Checking in once again. Fred Lynn. All over this thing, isn't he? We're making pretty good time. We're only an hour and 15 minutes in. I know it can be a longer break, but I do appreciate everybody who's tuned in and stuck with us through this thing. I enjoy it myself, so the long break doesn't bother me too much. Now, you ask my back, my old back over here. Well, other than that, it doesn't bother me. All right, let's see what we got here. So Victor Scott the second. Phillies. What's this going to be? Andrew Vaughn. Got a little pinstripe action on there for Vaughn, too. Game used. Game used. Clubhouse collection. I don't think. That's 5 of 99. Got the handwritten number on there. Andrew Vaughn spot. Let me get my thick sleeves over here. A thick boy. Should be 130. Actually, use 140, but Andrew Vaughn on the board. Anybody pick Andrew Vaughn? Nice, Sergio. You got the Vaughn spot? All right. Was I looking at the back on those? I lost my train of thought. Just make sure. Yeah, I think I was looking for the variation on those, wasn't I? Need to double check here. Triple check. Started talking about Andrew Vaughn. Gavin Sheets, blue for the White Sox. Jackson Holiday. All right. How about a Kevin Ginkel once again? 173 of 225. Kevin Ginkel on the board. Trident teammates. That's the big dumper Cal Riley and Julio Rodriguez. Trident teammates. How about a Kevin Pillar? Angels. Kevin Pillar on the blue border. All right, to $6.99 coming here. Brian Hayes. There we go. Got some of our members here, their son. I don't know if he still does, but he did play on his dad, Charlie Hayes' travel ball team. That'd be cool, wouldn't it? Charlie Hayes is your coach. Y'all might remember Charlie Hayes from back in his playing days. He played for a few good teams, had some real good years there. I think the Marlins probably his prime. Key Bryan. It's like a scratch that was trying to rub off right there. I guess it's just on the card. Key Brian Hayes to $6.99. Blake Snell. Wyatt Langford. A couple of these top loaded up here. So did you have the Andrew Vaughn spot, Sergio? Or what card were you talking about? I didn't remember if anybody took Andrew Vaughn on the eBay or not. Or if he went to one of our generic places on the group. I usually, like with our team breaks and our smaller checklists, I have the list over here and I'll call them out, whoever gets each hit. But with 700 plus players, it makes it dang near impossible to do that during the break, unfortunately. All right, Aqua parallel right here for Jake Bowers. Bowers spot getting them one. Jose Caballero on the Aqua for the Rays. Jackson Churio rookie there. Eduardo Rodriguez. There was a Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Landon Knack rookie. Mitch Haniger, black border there for the Mariners. Mitch Haniger. Andy Pajes, rookie performers. Paul Skeens, once again. Pittsburgh Pirates. Paul Skeens cashing in once again. We got the Aqua border for Skeens up there too. I believe Aqua's a little bit shorter print than a little just spot right there on it. It's not like just a little where like the card's faded or something. Eloy Jimenez with those Baltimore Orioles. Eloy. Jake Fraley for the Big Red Machine, Cincinnati Reds. Looking for any variations here. Remember 701 to 725, also a little shorter print. They're short print, but in this set, I don't know how short print they are. Let's see any there in that stack. It's a nice Orioles team card. Here we go. Oh, baby. Color variation. How about Jackson Holiday getting on the board? Nice one for the holiday spot. Got the orange and the blue switched up there. Very nice. Jackson Holiday color variation. That sleeve had some like debris in it. Holiday spot with the color variation. I like it. We got a little Skeens and Holiday short print action out here so far in this break. All right, let's just keep going. Make sure we don't have another one. There's up to one, I believe. I've seen some with none. I don't think I've seen one with more than one yet. I'm not saying it's not out there. That's why we check. Okay. All right, last box, everybody. Box number 6. I do appreciate you rocking with us tonight, I should say. If you're on the West Coast, it started during the evening. We'll take one more guess here. How do you tell the short print? Which version of the short print, Bernard? So I'll tell you, there's two different ways after I show this card. Young-Hoo Lee, the Lee spot. Taking the box topper right there. Nice one. Again, for these, we'll stick some cardboard on each side of it and make sure we get it to you with your cards. Ethan Holiday's auto in Florida Spring Training. Very nice. Oh, okay, Sergio. I misunderstood you. My bad. Bernard, there's two different ways to tell the short prints. Okay, so first of all, short print, there's the high number, okay? And those are numbered 701 to 725. And those are short print. Now, how short print, I don't know. As you can see, you hit a lot of them throughout here. That's why we don't stop on each one, because there are a lot of them still. But they're shorter print than the base set, okay? The second way, if you're looking here on the back of the card, I'll show you this one, for example. As you're going through the base, you might see little letters right there on top on the back side. And Topps, this is a new thing they've done recently throughout the years. You used to have to look all the way down here at the number on the bottom, and if it was different, in some of the old Topps sets, you could tell it was a variation. On these, they'll actually tell you right here. Like this one says white border. Now, that's a misprint. They got white border down for the white border, the blue border, the black border, and the aqua border. But, for example, on this holiday here, you'll see right there it says color right there. Most of the base cards, or all of the base cards, it won't have anything down. If it's a short print, it'll tell you, is it a color, image, that type of thing. So that's how you tell. That's why we go through and look at the back of the cards like that. That's why it takes us twice as long. Otherwise, we wouldn't do it. But no, we don't want to miss anything out here. I don't want to miss a thing. Oh, okay. I got you, Sergio. Oh, did you guess him? Oh, no, you get it. Did I miss it? Oh, no, you didn't. Okay. My bad. I thought I thought I missed it or something. All right, so Yeah, 701 to 725, and then you got those. All right, last chance here. Last chance for the $10 break credit, all right? I thought for a second you were saying you guessed Andrew Vaughn, but nah. You were just joking with me. I'm a little slow here, Sergio. Sorry. I play quarterback. I might have a little CTE building, you know. All right. Y'all, throw your guesses down one last time. Pete Crow Armstrong, Wyatt Langford. Yeah, guess again, Jed. Guess again. Acuna Jr. Uh-oh. The race to Ellie De La Cruz. Chaz wins it. Everybody's always trying to guess him. Forrest Wall. Eric. I like it, Eric. All you baseball guys, I know there's a bunch of you out there. Topps Tribute is coming this week. I've seen the design. Well, we saw it last year, of course, and it was really good. Looking great this year. Not only the autographs, but the relics, too. First high-end release of the year. There's 6 packs in every box. Every pack has a hit. You're going to find 3 autographs and 3 relics per box on average. Most of the rookies are shorter print. The set in general is shorter print. It's not like a deep checklist like a Heritage here or a Series 1 or something like that. We're going to do a half case pick your team break. Half case being 2 boxes. 2 boxes. We'll give you the option to roll over to the second half of the case. I'll have a price preview out for you on Monday. And we'll drop the break on Tuesday at 12 p.m. Eastern. So make sure you're on the lookout for that. Football fans, you know, we got an Illusions plus Photogenic plus Encore pick your team break dropping at 12:30 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. We've already got a price preview out pinned up in the featured section if you want to check that one out. And then also the auctions start tomorrow on eBay for 2025 Topps Heritage Baseball. We're doing full case pick your player breaks. Players are starting at only $199 for the low. Those start tomorrow on the 13th. It's 10-day auctions. They'll end on the 23rd, so get your bids in. Get your watch list ready. They'll end on release day. We'll give everybody a couple days to get their payments in, and then we'll be right back at it. So lots of stuff going on this week at Roper's Rips. Plenty of breaks to hop into. Plenty of breaks to get ready for. Shortly thereafter, on the 30th, we'll have Topps Chrome Black Baseball. And we'll have Panini National Treasures Baseball, both those on the 30th. And then if you like prospecting, May 7th, Bowman Baseball coming at you. We've got the jumbo hobby and the regular hobby. I haven't decided what I'm going to do, whether or not I'm going to do player breaks. It's a little pricey to risk a lot on the player breaks. I was thinking maybe do half case player breaks of the hobby. I don't know. What do you guys think? Should we do half case player breaks? Some of these with a lot of cards in them. You know, the Heritage full case is going to take us forever to do, and we're going to have to get somebody in here opening the packs or something to keep that one rolling. I like to mix it up between the team and the player breaks, but I like to do the pick your team breaks right off the bat on release day for the Bowman with the jumbo hobby. So we got what is that? 13th or the 16th, 23rd, 30th. It's like 5 new releases in the next 3-4 weeks here. Well, I appreciate that, Jed. At least somebody does. All right. Hype me up, Jed. Oh, Sergio, I just did not see it. I don't see that. It said Freddie Freeman, I thought. Where's Andrew Vaughn? Are you sure? You said Freddie Freeman. Yeah, you didn't say Andrew Vaughn. It So maybe I'm not confused. Maybe you're confused. I don't know. We'll get to the bottom of it. All right. Yeah, Andrew Vaughn's the hit, not Freddie Freeman. Jazz Chisholm Jr. I thought I was tripping there for a second. $6.99, Jacob Amaya. Rookie card for the Miami Marlins. Nice one for the Amaya spot. Corey Seager. Texas Rangers MVP. Paul Skeens. Rookie card for the Pittsburgh Pirates. Jacob Amaya. A-Rod, Matt Dixon going big. Jed. I gotta tell y'all this one. Jed, one time, he was on here, he was like, I must have been just saying stuff that hit along with his conversation he and his boy were having, because after the break, he hit me up, serious as day, and was like, hey, man. He's like, is there any way you can hear me through Facebook? Oh, Winsell Perez for the Detroit Tigers on the white border. Oh, man. Alexander Canario for the Cubs. Jackson Merrill, rookie. It's not an inside joke anymore, Jed. It's an outside joke. All right, no short prints right there. Jed. Yeah, I think so. I think so. Shohei Ohtani, perfectly programmed. Let's get that in the top loader there. All right. Miguel Garcia, 518 of 699. Miguel Garcia spot taking that one. The Reds, the big red machine. Hey, here we go. Autograph time. Landon Knack. No Landon Knack guesses, do we? No. Oh. Landon Knack on-card autograph right there for those L.A. Dodgers. It's a nice autograph night here. We had one relic. Yeah. I was like, I told him, I was like, yeah, I can. So I should have played along with it. Better watch what you say over there, bud. I heard that. I had to. You asked me if I could hear you. I had to go along with it for a minute. Isaiah Campbell. There's a Miguel Garcia on the blue border. Oh, so I see why you're confused, Sergio. It restarts every single break. That's why I have you do it at the beginning. It doesn't like carry over from box to box. You understand now? Sorry if I didn't make that clear to you. Everybody else has been here a long time, so they knew. I should have made it more clear. Yeah, so each box, you got to do a new guess. Like, it doesn't, like, carry over from box to box. So sorry if I didn't explain that to me. And I apologize if you were confused about it. Yeah. I see why now. All right. 1997, most valuable players. How about Ken Griffey Jr. and Larry Walker? We're going to have a roll-off. Jackson Merrill for the San Diego Padres. Jerickson Profar. Tristan Gray. Marcelo Zuna. Yeah, it doesn't carry over each box. You got to guess. That's why some people will be guessing the same player over and over. So this is an image variation for Marcus Stroman. Marcus Stroman, Yanks, getting on the board with the image variation. Sergio, you must be a little bit behind too, or delayed on the break too. All right, so let's roll this one off. 1 through 3 is going to be Ken Griffey Jr. 4 through 6 is going to be Larry Walker. This one's numbered 475 of 699. Let's roll it off. That's going to be a 2. 2, so Ken Griffey Jr. The junior spot taking that one. Write that down. What did I do with my pen? All right. Tristan Gray. All right, getting down here to the nitty gritty, boys and girls. 223 of 225, Kyle Lay. St. Louis Cardinals. Kyle Lay. Seems like we hit him earlier in the break too, didn't we? Marcel Iglesias, good shot of him. Got his good side there. Ryan Pepio on the Aqua. Pepio spot. And a Roddery Munoz rookie for the Marlins. Little team color match action right there. That card pops. Good looking card. Who was the one before him? Pepio. Yeah. It still blows my mind that they didn't change that for the high number after making the errors on the first set through it, you know. Oh, you're good, Sergio. No worries. Hey, and make sure, if Ringo Starr was the only player, make sure you let me know your favorite team so I can send you some cards on the house. Everybody hits with Roper's Rips. That's a rule around here. We don't send anybody any empty packages. We don't not send any packages. Everybody hits with Roper's Rips. So make sure you let me know who your favorite team is so I can get you some cards, brother. So I know you said you had Ringo Starr. I don't know if you had other players or not. See, there's the Jackson Holiday. Oh, okay, so it's two completely different colors. Look right here. So there's the Jackson Holiday base card with the green and the yellow. This one's got the blue and the red on the color variation right here. So they're not just swapped. It's two completely different colors. All right, Jackson Holiday rookie. J.D. Davis. Jackson Rutledge Nationals on the mini. Now and then, Kenley Jansen. Kenley Jansen spot. I don't think we'll have another variation, but we're going to double check anyway. Make sure you hang around after the break for a recap. We'll go through all of our premium hits over here that we've been top loading up throughout the break. Baltimore name variation as well. Yeah, I think most of them have them. Is the player's name or the team name, Eric? Which one is it? Bob Gibson, St. Louis. Double check here. Make sure we don't have any variations. Nada. All right, last little stack right here. Good luck, everybody. Let's see if we can pull another banger. Put a little cherry on top. How about a Jackson Cheerio? Ahmed Rosario on the blue border there. Tyler Anderson, LA Angels, blue border. Oh, Wilson Contreras, blue border for the Cardinals. That's another good photo right there. Chaz McCormick, Connor Wong, and Sean Manaea to close out the break there. Let's double check for any variations, and we'll go back through and get a recap for everybody. All right. Man, that's a fun break. I do appreciate everybody being here tonight. Y'all were cracking me up in the chat. It was a good one. All right. Let's go through our hits. Of course, we had a bunch of Paul Skeens base rookies here. One in each box, it looks like. Did have a bunch of Jackson Holiday, Jackson Merrill, Jackson Churio, those guys too. Many here for Jackson Rutledge. Marcus Stroman, that's a variation. Image variation. Shohei Ohtani on the perfectly programmed. And for the teams, of course, Paul Skeens Pirates, Jackson Rutledge Nationals, Marcus Stroman for the Yankees, Shohei Ohtani for the Dodgers. Mariners, Jonathan Clase on the rookie mini. Ted Sizemore, Cardinals. Corbin Burns, Orioles. Jordan Beck for the Rockies on the mini. Blake Snell for the Giants. Jacob Amaya for the Marlins on the mini. 2024 rookie pitchers, Brendan White spot. Won this one, the Brendan White spot on the Aqua. Alex Bregman, that is a color variation. Bregman spot, Alex Bregman, Astros. Jordan Leisure, White Sox. Jordan Leisure. I'm calling out the team, but don't get it misconstrued. Obviously, it's a player break, but I'm still going to call out the team just for clarity. Andy Thornton, old school Cubs. All right, numbered hits coming at you. Kyle Lay for the Cardinals. This is Ken Griffey Jr. and Larry Walker, 1997 MVPs, most valuable players. That one's going to go to Ken Griffey Jr. on the roll-off. Miguel Garcia for the Royals. Jacob Amaya for the Marlins. Kevin Ginkel for the Diamondbacks. Ke'Bryan Hayes for the Pittsburgh Pirates. Chris Bryant for the Colorado Rockies. Kerry Carpenter, Detroit Tigers. Jacob Lopez for the Tampa Bay Rays. Cutter Crawford for the Boston Red Sox. And Marcus Semien for the Texas Rangers. Again, don't get it misconstrued. I'm calling out the team name, but obviously they go to the player. It's the player break. I know a lot of you have a lot of the guys on the same team because we sold them by the group, but again, don't get it misconstrued. It goes to the player, not just the team I'm calling out. Corey Lee for the White Sox. Joey Weimer for the the Milwaukee Brewers. Look at that hair, man. It cracks me up every time. Like, you got the whole Dusty Rhodes thing going there, doesn't he? The American Dream, Joey Weimer. Kenley Jansen for the Red Sox. Kyron Paris for the Angels. Kyle Bradish for the Orioles. Landon Knack for the Dodgers. Rodri Munoz for the Marlins. Kevin Ginkel for the Arizona Diamondbacks. Kyle Bradish for the Baltimore Orioles. One second. Got a little piece of debris in there. We can't be having that. Got it. Okay. Kyle Lay for the Cardinals. Miguel Garcia. Hold on a second. I'm going to put this in a different case. I don't want any oodles and doodles in there for y'all. Got to take care of my people. Kyle Bradish, Orioles. Looks a lot better, doesn't it? All right, Kyle Lay for the Cardinals. Miguel Garcia for the Royals. Cutter Crawford for the Boston Red Sox. Jake Cave for the Philadelphia Phillies. And Matt Manning for the Detroit Tigers. On the board, we got an Andrew Vaughn Clubhouse Collection. Got the two-color relic with the pinstripe right there. That's a game-used relic. Justin Turner over here on the black parallel. 275 for the Mariners. You've got Kyle Finnegan for the Nationals. And Austin Martin for the Twins. We've got some ink here for Yoendris Gomez. Nice one for the Yankees. Johnny DeLuca on the black parallel right there. Drew Milas autograph, rookie for the Nationals. That's Jose Cuas for the Cubbies. Cubbies! Let me see something here. Okay. Just making sure I had those in order. Get out of line. All right. Autographs right here for Landon Knack from the Dodgers. Connor Kaiser for the Colorado Rockies. We got some variations right here. This is Jackson Holiday on the color variation for the Baltimore Orioles. Nice one. And Paul Skeens on the aqua variation right here. Short print for those Pittsburgh Pirates. Had some box toppers here. Young-Hoo Lee for the Giants. Juan Soto for the Yankees. Jackson Holiday for the Baltimore Orioles. And last but not least, the guy I used to collect the heck out of growing up. I used to collect all things Dodgers. My man, Steve Garvey, National League All-Star first base. He's got a really nice signature too, doesn't he? Los Angeles Dodgers. On the board. Let's go. Steve Garvey. What a great hit. Nice one for the Garvey spot. All right, everybody. That's that for tonight's break. I do appreciate you joining. If you have any questions, need anything at all, please don't hesitate to reach out to me, Justin Roper, right here on Facebook. If I don't get back to you immediately, I'll definitely get back to you as soon as I possibly can. We got a big sword over here because everything ships for Roper's Rips. We'll get started tomorrow with the sorting, and we'll have all your orders out by the beginning of the week, Monday, Tuesday, something like that, and we'll get them moving for you, okay? Other than that, I hope everybody has a great night and a great weekend. Hope to see you tomorrow for some football and our 3 Hobby Box Pick Your Team break. We got Illusions, Encore, and Photogenic coming all together. Price preview pinned up for you now. And then again this week, I want to see you out there for Topps Tribute. Price preview dropping Monday. Break dropping on Tuesday, and the product drops on Wednesday. So we'll be ready to go if you get in there and get your spots ahead of time on Tuesday. Other than that, I hope everybody has a great night and a great weekend. For now, peace out from the East Coast. Y'all have a good one.